Hello, welcome back to another game on Arena. Scogo Persians against Feanor Malay. And I think I've only seen one of these matchups. It was between Vibrant and Slow. We saw the Persian do it and it didn't work. Geez, the Sivs today. I'm going to GB and go new. No, I think they're going to play this. Otherwise, the game wouldn't take like... Is it going over 40 minutes, I think. One of them that will get better, so no. Yeah, that's true. Incas is better than Goth, in my opinion. Ooh. Yeah, probably. We've seen that game just before. Now we have Malay, one of the strongest civilizations on Arena. Okay, but faced Aztecs twice before with Rakont. Interesting. Maybe I need to find those games. And we have Malay against Persians, a pretty unfair civilization matchup. So let's see what Scogo can do here. Malay base looks okay-ish from the foot. 3 deer, or maybe it was 4 deer, and 2 wars inside. But other than that, a really wide base, main gold and main stone on the far side, but close to the wall. Second gold outside, second stone forward outside, third gold, I don't see it. Outside, here is it is? No, that's the second and third gold, not sure which is which. So the main resources all in one screen and at one stone forward, which means if Scogo wants to win this game, he probably needs to go aggressive. I don't think you can outboom Malay, even the Persians, you don't really stand a chance. So we might see an aggressive game here. Let's see for Scogo's map. Two villages on deer, he's luring deer in from inside, which is nice, main gold forward for him. A lot of villages on the Boar's Loom coming up, that's a trash build, definitely. And I think we're going to see a trash against the Malay, which can be dangerous, but it makes sense somehow. If you want to stand a chance, you need to go aggressive. Main stone on the side, forward-ish at least. Main gold forward-ish, the second gold forward outside, the second stone forward outside. Third gold, extra gold, extra gold. On the left-hand side, could wall this if he wants to, but the map also not really good. A big wood line in the back, but usually those kind of maps, those kind of arenas, they tend to be difficult to play. Now these villagers are going to run into one of those wolves, but they have looms, so no big problem. One really close on the right-hand side, extra berries here, one in the middle, and 1, 2 on the right hand side here, another one close to Feanor space. But Scogo is the one who's going aggressive. Now we have the tower coming up, which makes sense, and Scogo cannot see a lot of the map. He can see that one goal, but didn't scout too much. And a few houses, palisades coming up just to delay Scogo a little bit. Now Feanor just clicked up to feudal age, and of course the villagers are going to start to attack that wall, going to try to go in. 900 HP is not a lot, those walls are rather weak, and we can see a few palisades and houses coming up to try and wall Scogo out, but it's not going to be easy, and those palisade walls are also really weak. A few idle villagers, but Feanor found them in time. And the walls will go down. Let's see for Scogo. 4 villages on stone. He's building a second stone. I just saw the drop. And he's still taking sheep, which makes sense. I think he will be fine for now. Second tower coming up. And he should be faster than Feanor with his own defensive tower now. And Feanor has no defensive stone. A main stone on the side here, which Scogo I think didn't see. And the second stone is forward outside. He cannot take this. That's covered. So that's one tower for now. And we're going to see more towers soon, probably. This wall off is not finished. Scogo could go around the left hand side, but for now the villages are inside the tower. We're gonna see the little tower fight here. Very close actually. 2 houses, 1 for each player, but this towers are getting microed, I guess, so looks like both the towers are losing HP at an equal rate here. It's fletching done for Scogo. That's so important in these tower wars, and blacksmith only now coming up from Feanor. Let's get those 4 villagers on stone, going for an outpost. And can Scogo see the stone? He should be able to see it, yes, and there's the watchtower coming up. So I think Feanor also needs a tower on that main stone to be able and defend that tower, go for more towers. And Scogo might need to go around here, or send more villagers actually. And Scogo is 2 villages ahead, with the Persian economy, that makes sense, I guess. And still 4 villagers on stone, a few farms up, which is looking good. And the tower war still happening. We have a blacksmith and archer range coming up now for Feanor. Looks like he wants to go to Castle H actually, and the resource is looking good. He might need a market for that, or send villages to gold, of course. And there's the watchtower coming up now for Feanor. It will be faster than Scogo. Scogo was sending 1 villager, but that watchtower here might go down. In the meantime, Feanor is allowed to finish the walls, the palisades here. Could even go for stone walls if he wanted to, but I think he feels like that's not needed. And the tower war is close. One, oh, it's getting repaired again. Both players are actually repairing a little bit. And Feanor is going for archers. Now he spent a gold on. He spent it on fletching, which makes sense. Wheelbarrow coming from Scogo. Feanor needs a market maybe, or needs more gold income, because if he wants to go for archers, then he's not going to have gold for the castle age. The foragers should go to gold immediately. House in 35 is never good. And that means we are gonna have a little bit of a delay for Feanor, while Scogo looking good here. He's got a lot of stone in the bank, so he can get more towers. He's only now going for gold, I guess. 20 gold in the bank. He should go for a market and he could be fine. Watchtower coming up on the right hand side now, because of course Feanor got that tower up faster, and that might not be in range. I think it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tiles in castle age, that's the maximum. So Feanor should be fine, taking a little bit more stone. But Scogo is not far away from Castle Age. He's again repairing that tower, and that's what happens sometimes. That's what can happen. We have a prolonged tower war and the run to Castle Age pretty much. If you're watching Jon Snow, you've seen it quite some times. Now Feanor is sending more with the chest to the tower to repair. He's got enough stone. He should have enough stone here, but he still has no market. Yeah, second tower up just in case. It makes sense. Cannot allow to get a lot of watchtowers on your gold. And now both players are on the way to Castle Age, something that I almost missed here. We have a market for Feanor, yes, and that watchtower finally going down. Actually, Feanor able to defend here, but Castle Age coming in earlier for Scogo. You can see the Malay is faster here. The Malay bonus is strong, but Scogo also got the bonus with the faster Castle Age times. Well, let's see how Scogo is going to continue. What's the plan here? Is he going for TCs? He doesn't have a lot of wood actually, going for a stable now. That's pretty much it. So maybe a castle drop happening. That might be fun to see. And please go for war defense. But pretty unlikely, but it's possible. Now, Feanor up to castle. Housed on 45. Not his game. Look at this. He's housed again. Not any longer, but still. Crossbowman coming up. He's going for archers. How's the archers account looking? 5 of them. They went around, I guess. Or no, he opened the walls. And what is his plan now? Does he want to go for the relics? Does he want to go just for map control? 1 barracks up, that's pretty much it. And Scogo is continuing to scout here. Population looks better for Feanor, but it's because he's got more military units. The military count is not so different. And Feanor is not going for any extra TCs yet. He should go. No, actually, there it is. Town center on the woodline makes sense. And he should be able to protect this gold and stone. I want to know what Scogo's plan is. The second stable coming up, he's got enough stone for a castle. But where to put it? I guess somewhere on the towers would be nice, but there's so many military units around. So, Scogo, what is the plan? What do we want to do here? I don't really see the big idea. Light cav is not really an option in my opinion. I'm not sure what the light cav should be doing here. And I think I can go a little bit faster because not so much action at this point. We will see a few crossbow and fighting a few light cav, I guess. Siege workshop coming up outside. So, Feanor is actually making sure that he's protecting his main resources here, and on the left hand side is scouting these extra golds, which is important. Feanor can see almost all the golds now, can see that Scogo has a bad map. Scogo can only see his third gold, but on the extra golds, and sending villagers and is trying to get some relics in, I guess. No, actually not. So light cav it is, and pretty much nothing else. Bloodlines on the way. Still 677 stone in the bank, second TC now up and running. But what else are you going to do? I don't really understand. The build orders, the third TC coming up, but pretty late, to be honest. Still earlier than Scogo's third TC, I guess. He's not putting his third TC up yet. Going for rams now. Get rid of the towers, mangonels just in case. Outpost coming up. And Feanor is playing this really well, in my opinion. So he should be able to use that Malay bonus now. There's the light cav moving in. The monk could go down, the mangonel is going down, and those crossbow might get caught here. 80 HP plus 1 defense. Yeah, that's a good fight for Scogo actually. Not even using knights, just the light cav, but they're just so dominant at this point. And just like that, Feanor is losing a lot of his military units. Lost like a dozen crossbowmen here. And at least that mangonel. Scorpions now coming in. They won't do a lot against those light cav, and even the rams might go down eventually. So actually light cav not so bad. I guess I misjudged a little bit here, and I think Feanor was not expecting to see that amount of light cav. Scogo's in the score lead now. Villager wise he's 5 ahead, which is interesting to see, but he's got 3 TCs up and running. Decent economy on that, and Feanor still only, no, that's the third TC now, both on wood lines. He's almost got enough stone for a castle, needs a little bit more, could buy 100 stone, and then I think the castle maybe here, maybe between those two goals, that might be really important. I don't really understand why he's not going for the tower, why he hasn't gone for the tower earlier with those rams. Now the Scorpions are free to take 3 monks. We might see a few conversions here. And you can see that Scogo is finally going forward and he's putting that castle where Scogo needed his own castle probably. That castle, if it's going up, will do a lot of damage in my opinion, and it will give Scogo huge attacking opportunities and possibilities. So now, ooh, that was close. Just in time, Palisade Wall. Should put a stone wall behind this, but didn't do it. So Feanor now in the score lead, but someone on the back foot because he lost map control, and that's something that he usually doesn't want to give up. Map control is so important for his playstyle. And we have a few, 2 monks and, no, it's a crossbowman, and the light cav guarding the monk. Ooh, that was bad luck. The monastery is under attack, so Feanor saying, let's bring the relics back into a safer location. Boatgunner coming in as well, husbandry chain burning armor, and that's 13 light cav in that castle. That's a lot actually. Also, Scogo taking the 2nd stone, which is interesting to see because Malay, if they can go for Karambit Wars, that will be really, really strong. But without the stone could be difficult. Scogo is doing fine here with the Persians, and once this is going to like mid-imp, I guess if Malay is getting delayed enough, the Persians will be strong. Persian economy is great, and Imperial Age coming in for Feanor, though that's the most important thing to notice, because if there's Arbalest and maybe Pikemen, we might see Scogo in trouble. That castle might go down fast, and Feanor almost has enough stone for a castle. I think he should have sent up 1 more villager maybe. And that castle should probably go up maybe where that monastery is, or delete that house, go for the castle here in front of the main TC, or maybe if you want to go on the outside, but I'm not sure. That's difficult for me. Scogo is also clicking up to Imperial. She bought a little bit of wood, I guess, or food, sorry, and Feanor should finally go for the castle. He's sending villages now, but only to build another mining camp. Really surprised that I don't see castle here, and he's up to Imperial Age and doesn't have a castle. 600 now finally, he's buying 100 stone and getting the castle up where the monastery was. Too late. That was not good, not a good transition by Feanor. Maybe he was forgetting about the Malay upping to imp a lot faster. He should have had that castle up earlier, and that gives Scogo the opportunity to actually go for a 2nd castle of his own. You can see he's got enough stone in the bank, and he might be able to go for the first trebuchets. There's the 2nd castle. That's so important. That's where I hoped to see Feanor's castle between the 2 goals. But like this, we have Imperial Age almost done, and double castle against only 1, as Feanor is not able to get more stone in. He's only got like 500 something left. And that means we might need that stone for repairing the castle. We might see a lot of trebuchets here for the Persian player, for Scogo. This is a very interesting game. This is not what I expected to see here. Trash, yes, but a successful trash in the sense that Scogo is getting ahead in economy as well as in the map control. That's really interesting, something I haven't seen before. And let's not forget, there's still a light cav. They could even go for that trebuchet if they wanted to, but I think you need them later on. Now there's enough villagers to repair that castle. Scogo has enough stone, and there's double trebuchet coming up. Now the question is, can Feanor actually take down one of those castles with the 2 trebuchets before he's losing his own? Cavalier, plate burning armor, chemistry on the way. Scogo, at the same time as he's concentrating on the trap war, is also going for his researches, is going for more military. Siege workshop coming up here, no Arbalest upgrade coming in for Feanor. He does not have the food that he needs. I think he doesn't have enough farmers. 82 villagers only, that's not a lot for a 40-minute game almost. You can see there is 2, 3 trebuchets now, and let's see bombard cannon as well, yes, but there's also 2 more trebuchets coming up from Scogo, I'm imagining. There is 1, and there's another one here, which is dropping forward. Not good, not good, not good at all. This castle might go down fast now with 3 traps plus the bombard cannon, but Feanor also losing his castle, and that means the light cav can now march in and try to do some damage maybe. Scogo is still getting his castle repaired, but I think he's gonna lose it now. That's almost a trebuchet going down. 4, 5 traps, castle down. And Scogo has a lot of resources in the bank. If he can prepare the Cavalier now, if he's getting enough of them, that would be awesome, but no production at all. It's really difficult to do when you're focusing on the trap war. But that's only 1 castle left, and that's the one from Scogo, so he's got an advantage here, and he's covering those 2 goals. Can see Feanor mining a lot of that main gold, only like 600 left, And we have Conscription now coming in. Pikeman, of course, makes sense. He saw the light calf. And Bombard Cannons also for Scogo. Those 5 trebuchets can do a lot of damage. There's only 1 trap left, 2 Bombard Cannons, but ooh, nice Bombard Cannon micro from both players. Feanor trying to dodge the shot, but is not able to do so. And Scogo is repairing all the traps as fast as he can. Now there is 2 against 1 Bombard Cannons, but the trebuchet is hitting, and wow, that Bombard Cannon is still alive. What is happening here? Nice micro from Feanor. Look at this. Just amazing to see. Now finally, one of those trebuchets going down, and 2 villagers repairing. Nice shot here. Now 2 against 2 Bombard Cannons, and I think Feanor finally lost one. Siege Engineers coming in. Scogo going for Iron Casting. Does he have a few Cavalier now? Yes, finally. He's going for the Cavalier protection. He's got enough stone for another castle. Look at this, 717. He is still taking that 2nd stone from Feanor, and Feanor only 21 military units, and that's not the best quality units that you've ever seen. No Karambits, no Battle Elephants, and still no Arbalest upgrade. I think Malay do get Arbalest, right? Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they get it. And Feanor is just low on everything. He's losing the trebuchet now. He might be able to snipe that bombard cannon. Ooh, that was close, but Village is repairing. And Scogo is looking really good here. He's ahead by 2k score, ahead by 15 population, same military units. And there is the Cavalier coming in. This is going to be so important. This fight might change the game. Pikemen getting distracted a little bit. And now the trebuchet bombard cannon will go down. Feanor calling the game. GG coming in from Scogo. Very interesting fight, very nice trash here from Scogo. It didn't do the most important stuff, but it delayed Feanor, and then Feanor was housed a few times and somehow lost map control to the light calf. Scogo with a brilliant game here in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed this one. Very, very interesting, very like, how do you call that? I learned something from that. Let's call it that, it's easier. See you in the next games. GG.